Question is, what is mastery? This is in your handout. Mastery is a commitment to becoming your best so that you can achieve extraordinary results. So to achieve extraordinary results, you must embrace the extraordinary effort it represents. And there are 3 commitments. The first commitment is you must adopt the mindset of someone who's seeking mastery. We'll see in just a minute that the mindset of average players, average leaders are different than the mindset how masters think. Second, you must continually seek the very best ways of doing things. What's the best way to tie your shoes? What's the best way to make that shot? What's the best way to pass that ball behind your back? Third, you must be willing to be held accountable to do everything you can to achieve your one thing. Now, this was written by Gary Keller. Gary Keller is the co-founder of Keller Williams Realty, which is the number 1 residential real estate company in the country, probably in the world, by far, on every kind of way you can measure it. And he wrote a book called The One Thing, and The One Thing has what's called a focusing question. How many of you know that mastery requires focus? There's a focusing question, and it says this: what's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else becomes either easier or unnecessary? We're going to get a lot of information. Somebody was telling me yesterday, we had our leadership training. I already got the fire hose going. At the end of tomorrow, I'm going to share with you what to do about all that. You can do anything you want to do. You just can't do everything right now, right? So we have to have a one thing and understand how the one thing works so we can focus. If you're going to master something, you have to know where to focus. Mastery is a path. Mastery is not something that happens overnight. You guys come into the inner circle and you think, okay, man, this is good because Howard's presentation was good. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing that. It's just going to happen. It doesn't happen like that. Here's what happens. We want you to get some quick, immediate, unbelievable wins. Close more sales. Organize your time, learn how to coach someone, whatever that is for you, whatever your one thing is. And then as you stay with it, it's a journey over time that's going to have some trouble. It's a path that's going to have some mountains to climb. It's a path, it's a journey that's going to take some turns, okay? So you got to understand that. Let's get out of the microwave thinking and understand that this is going to take some time. Gary Keller said this. He said, you're less than 5 years away from your biggest goals and dreams. Less than 5 years. Think of your biggest dreams and goals right now. And think about, would you be willing to invest at a very high level for 5 years if you knew that your biggest dreams and goals would come to pass? And if you can't say yes to that, you don't have a big enough dream. And when I say a big enough dream, I'm not talking about something, a lot of money or whatever. I'm talking about a big dream means a meaningful dream, something that's going to mean something to you and mean something to your family, mean something to your legacy and your significance. Mastery is a way of thinking. Okay, what are we doing? All right. The path is one of an apprentice, learning and relearning the basics of a never-ending journey of greater experience and expertise. When you've chosen to master the right thing, then pursuing it will make everything else you do either easier or unnecessary, or no longer necessary.